Listen to me carefully. Before you scroll, before you blink, before you tell yourself, I already know this, pause. Because what I'm about to say could protect your peace, your future, and your power in ways you don't even realize yet. Some of the biggest losses in life don't come from enemies. They come from oversharing, from loose words, from trusting the wrong ears with the most personal parts of your soul. In a world where everyone talks, posts, explains, and exposes everything, silence has become rare. And rarity creates value. Today, we're going to talk about 5 personal things you should never share with anyone if you truly want to grow, win, and become unstoppable. This is not about fear. This is about wisdom. This is about self-respect. This is about learning when silence is strength. Let's begin with the first truth most people learn too late. Never share your next move, your goals, your plans, your vision. You see, when a goal is still forming, it's fragile. It's like a seed under the soil. If you dig it up every day to show people how it's growing, it will die before it ever becomes a tree. When you tell people your plans, something strange happens. Some will doubt you, some will laugh, some will secretly hope you fail. Even those who love you might unintentionally place fear in your mind. They'll say, "Are you sure? That's risky. What if it doesn't work?" And suddenly, the fire inside you starts to weaken. Silence protects momentum. Let your success make the noise. Let results speak for you. Move in silence, work in silence, and shock them with outcomes. The second thing you must protect is your weaknesses and insecurities. Not everyone who listens to you cares about you. Some people listen just to collect information. They store your fears like weapons. Today they smile with you. Tomorrow, they use your vulnerability against you. When you tell people what hurts you, what scares you, what makes you feel small, you are handing them a map to your emotional pressure points. This doesn't mean you should never open up. It means you should choose wisely. Share your pain only with those who have earned your trust through consistent actions, not sweet words. Strength doesn't mean pretending you're perfect. Strength means being selective about who gets access to your inner world. Third, never share details about your finances, your income, your savings, your struggles with money, or even your success with money. Money changes how people see you. When people know you're struggling, they may look down on you. When they know you're doing well, envy quietly enters the room. Expectations rise. Requests increase. Judgment follows. Suddenly, your value as a human gets measured by numbers. Your financial journey is your business. Learn, grow, struggle quietly, build silently. Wealth grows best in privacy. When you're stable, generous, and peaceful, people don't need to know how much you earn. They'll feel the difference in how you live. The fourth thing you should never freely share is your family problems and personal conflicts. Every family has issues. Every relationship has cracks. But once you tell outsiders, the story never stays neutral. People take sides, they twist details, they judge without knowing the full truth. Today's emotional release can become tomorrow's regret. Problems discussed with the wrong people don't get solved, they get spread. Handle family matters within the family, or with wise, mature guidance when truly needed. Privacy keeps dignity alive. Some battles are meant to be solved quietly, not announced loudly. The fifth and final thing you must protect is how much you have endured to get where you are. Your sacrifices, your silent struggles, your sleepless nights, your tears. Not everyone deserves to know your story. When you explain your pain too much, people start to see you as weak instead of resilient. Let your character speak. Let your discipline speak. You don't need validation for suffering. You don't need applause for endurance. The strongest people are often the quietest about what they survived. Your scars are not for display. They are proof of growth. Understand this deeply. Silence is not hiding. Silence is choosing peace over noise. Silence is choosing power over attention. Silence is choosing long. long-term respect over short-term sympathy. The more you talk, the more you leak energy. The more you explain, the more you weaken your position. A calm mind, a focused heart, and a silent mouth will take you further than loud promises ever will. You are not meant to live your entire life exposed. You are allowed to keep things sacred. You are allowed to protect your energy. You are allowed to say less and become more. In a world addicted to sharing, be disciplined enough to withhold. Let people wonder, let them guess, let them see the results, not the process. If this message spoke to you, don't just listen, live it. From today, speak with intention, share with purpose, protect your inner world like it's priceless, because it is. You are building something greater than attention. You are building yourself. Stay focused, stay disciplined, stay silent when necessary, and remember, real power moves quietly. This is Modify Yourself. And this is your time to level up. Stay with me a little longer, because what we're talking about here is not just advice. It's a survival skill for a powerful life. Silence, privacy, and self-control are not weaknesses. They are weapons, and most people never learn how to use them. They live their lives like open books, wondering why they feel drained, judged, misunderstood, and stuck. If you truly want to rise, you must understand this at a deeper level, not just intellectually, but emotionally. Think about this for a moment. Every time you share something personal, you give away a piece of control. Control over how that information is used. Control over how you are perceived. Control over the energy around your life. And once something leaves your mouth, it no longer belongs to you. You can't take it back. You can't reshape it. You can't stop it from traveling to places you never intended. That's why maturity is not about knowing what to say. It's about knowing what not to say. Let's go back to your goals and plans, because this is where most people sabotage themselves. When you announce your dreams too early, your brain gets tricked. You feel rewarded just for talking. You feel productive just for explaining, but nothing has been built yet. No work has been done yet. The hunger fades because the attention satisfies you temporarily. Real winners don't talk much about what they're about to do. They disappear, they grind, they struggle privately, and when they return, they don't explain, they demonstrate. Remember this, people don't need to know your journey while you're walking it. They only need to see the destination when you arrive. And understand this too. Some people won't discourage you openly. They'll do it subtly, through sarcasm, through jokes, through concern. They'll say they're being realistic, but what they're really doing is projecting their own limitations onto you. Silence protects your belief system. When nobody knows what you're building, nobody can interfere with your faith. Now, let's talk deeper about weaknesses and insecurities, because this is where emotional damage happens. Your heart is not a public place. Your pain is not entertainment. When you share your deepest fears with the wrong people, you don't get support. You get exposed, and exposure without safety is dangerous. Some people will comfort you today and disrespect you tomorrow using the same information you gave them. They'll remember what made you cry, what made you doubt yourself, and one day, in anger or jealousy, they'll remind you of it. This is why strong people don't rush to explain their emotions. They feel deeply, but they reveal carefully. They understand that being private is not being cold, it's being intelligent. Healing does not require an audience. Growth does not require permission. You don't need everyone to understand you. You only need to understand yourself. Now pause here, because this part is important. Privacy doesn't mean loneliness. It means boundaries. You can still love people, help people, support people, without giving them access to your vulnerabilities. Not everyone who asks how you're doing deserves an honest answer. Sometimes "I'm fine" is not a lie, it's protection. Money is another area where silence separates the disciplined from the desperate. When you talk about money, people start counting your life. If you earn less, they lose respect. If you earn more, they expect more. They watch your spending, they judge your choices, they feel entitled to your success or amused by your struggle. Money is energy, and energy attracts attention. Not all attention is good. The smartest people let their lifestyle speak, not their bank balance. They don't explain how hard it was. They don't announce how much they made. They don't complain publicly when times are tough. They adjust, learn, adapt, and grow quietly because money loves focus, not noise. When you keep your financial journey private, you keep pressure low and clarity high. Now think about family and personal conflicts. This is where many people permanently damage relationships without realizing it. In moments of anger or sadness, you vent to outsiders. You want relief. You want validation. But once you calm down, the relationship may heal. While the listener's opinion never does, they only remember the negative version of the story. They only see the flaws you revealed, and over time, this poisons the way people look at those closest to you. Some conversations should never leave the room they happen in. Some problems should never leave the circle they belong to. Handling issues privately builds emotional maturity. Broadcasting them builds drama, and drama steals focus from your purpose. Now let's talk about your struggles, your sacrifices, and your pain, because this is where ego hides in the name of honesty. When you constantly explain how hard your life was, people either pity you or get tired of hearing it. Neither helps you grow. Your past does not need explanation. Your pain does not need approval. Your journey does not need applause. The strongest confidence comes from knowing what you survived without needing to remind others. When you keep your pain private, it transforms into wisdom. When you keep explaining it, it stays a wound. Some lessons are meant to be carried, not announced. Here's a truth most people don't want to accept. The world respects mystery more than transparency. When people know everything about you, they stop valuing you. When they don't know much, they pay attention. This doesn't mean being fake. It means being intentional. Silence gives you time to think. Silence gives you emotional control. Silence gives you an advantage in a loud world. The person who speaks less observes more. The person who observes more makes fewer mistakes. And the person who makes fewer mistakes moves faster toward success. You are allowed to evolve quietly. You are allowed to change without explanation. You are allowed to grow without updating everyone. Not everyone needs access to your new mindset, your new standards, your new discipline. Protect it until it becomes unshakable. From today, make a decision. Speak less, listen more, share selectively, move strategically. Let your confidence come from inner alignment, not outer approval. When something good happens, smile quietly. When something bad happens, learn privately. When you're building something meaningful, guard it fiercely. And when the world asks why you're so calm, why you're so focused, why you're so different, you don't need to explain. Your results will answer for you. If this message hit your heart, let it change your habits, not just your thoughts. Discipline your tongue, protect your energy, respect your journey. You are not here to impress everyone. You are here to become someone unstoppable. This is Modify Yourself reminding you, your silence is not emptiness, it's power.